I just made it to Poland. I'm in the city where my family is from, Rybnik. It's in southeast-ish in Poland. And I haven't been here in like years. And it's, it's interesting. Lots of memories are coming up. Today I wanted to do a little Q&A. I asked on Instagram, I asked on YouTube to ask me questions, and I'm gonna answer all of them today. But I just don't want to sit there and talk. I just want to show you around a little. So let's do that. It's just interesting that, you know, they have a very humble life. So I came here as a very humble man, and you know, a very humble, like we don't have anything fancy here, you know, so it's very humble. But for real though, this is the place where I spend like most of my happy childhood at. Like I remember as if it was yesterday, like back there I was training the backflip. Like I was using my grandma's pillows, and she hated it because I ruined them all. But yeah, I used them to train my backflip, like back there. It's like being back here, it's almost like my ghost is still here from back in the days. One story I really want to share before the Q&A starts. This couch here, this is where I almost got laid for the first time. Right there. My grandpa, he was cock blocking from back there. He was going back and forth. Almost happened. Half a lifetime ago. Damn it. So yeah, let's get started with the Q&A real quick because I have tons of questions actually, and I want to answer most of them. So let's go. The first one is a good one. What's your creative process for stunt choreography? Meaning, when I try to come up with like a stunt choreography for like an action film, what's my creative process like? Oh shit. The thing is, I try to come up with something which makes sense for the story. If it's like a brawl, like a bar fight or something, then I obviously don't want them to do kung fu or some karate or some martial arts. I just want them to fucking beat the shit out of each other. If they're trained fighters in the story, it has to look like they know what they're doing. The tricky part is when it's like two different people, like one brawler and one kung fu fighter. But yeah, it really depends on the story, what the characters are like, what kind of background the characters have. For example, in COVID-21, I wanted them to know what they're doing because they are in an apocalypse and they know how to defend themselves. Second question is, how old are you? Just turned 32. This thing here was a birthday gift from my parents. It has my name on it. It's pretty cool, huh? Third question is, where do I get a pink beanie? I got most of mine from Amazon. I can put a link in the description if you're interested in getting one of those. And also, maybe I'm gonna get my own merch at some point, so you can get that too. How many inches is average in Poland? Well, we measure in centimeters here, so wrong question. What do you like to film on? I love to shoot on my Sony FX3. What's your dream camera? My FX3. It almost has everything I need. But RAW, please Sony, incorporate RAW format in your cameras, please. Damn it. How can a girl pick you up? Well, that's easy. Actually, it's not that easy. I'm very attracted to ambition, to obviously a good personality, whatnot, but mostly ambition. If you know what you want, you can have this guy. Next question. Did you ever think about giving up filmmaking for a living? Yes, many times, especially in the beginning of my career in America where it wasn't going anywhere. I was thinking of giving up doing filmmaking for a living almost pretty much every day, because if you can't make a living with it, what's the point? But the good thing is, like, even if I gave it up for a living, I still would do it like as a hobby, so I would never give it up completely. But yeah, I definitely struggled, and I definitely thought about giving it up, making my living with it, because it's just so much work and it's easier to just do any other job. But I am very happy that I didn't give up. So if you are struggling right now, reach out to me. Maybe we can talk about it. Maybe I can give you a little pep talk or tell you to give up, depending on who you are. Next one. Use one word to describe your personality. That's a tricky one. How about you use one word to describe my personality? Use hashtag personality and then the word, because I can't think of anything, sorry. Who are your favorite collaborators? I would say definitely Aramis Merlin, Elhaj of course, and Jahim. Yeah, those are my favorites. How much do you charge for a shout out? Ask Aramis, Elhaj, and Jahim. It's time to walk around a little because I really like this neighborhood. Like I said, I spend like all of my summer holidays here, spring, winter, all of my holidays pretty much. Also because my first girlfriend used to live here, or still lives here actually. I might see her tonight. That'd be nice. You know, she's married and stuff, so nothing is gonna happen, probably. I really like to walk around this neighborhood because all these houses here, it's just very cool because everybody owns a house. If you compare this like to Los Angeles, where nobody can afford to live by themselves in like a shitty apartment, everybody has a house here. It's crazy, and all the people who live here, they always lived here, and their families lived here. And when you grow up and start your own family, the way they do it here, they basically build a house next to their parents' house, and raise their family there. And when those kids have babies, they basically move into the parents' house. So it's like a back and forth through the generations, and it's interesting. Nothing for me, as you guys know. I moved across the world away from my family. Not regretting that at all. But it's definitely an interesting concept if you do like your family to stay close. They seem to be happy-ish. But now we're gonna go to my next favorite spot. It's back there. I always used to go there, to just trick or hang out. I hope I still have access to it because after the years it has changed a little, but we'll see. There's lots of nature here, as you can see. Lots of fields, but yeah, all my old friends used to live there. I don't know if they still live there. I don't even know if I still can pass here. What are they gonna do? Call the police? There's no police. I'm the police. Hashtag I'm the police. There's a huge fence now. It's locked. I used to be hanging out back there, like chilling there with my friends. Yeah, that's over now. That makes me a little sad. It was like one of my favorite spots here. It's over now, I guess. But I see that they have a little workout station there, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna go over there. Let's see. I always assumed the air here in Rybnik is like so good, but I forgot that those power plants, they're no good for the air. So actually the air quality is worse here than in Los Angeles, which is quite surprising. Well, not anymore, because now I'm not stupid anymore, but yeah, like look at all the nature here, but yeah, it's no good. It's pretty though. You saw it in the drone shots. It's quite impressive. quite the sight. It's all gated here. Let's see if this is close to, and ooh, it's not. Nice. And just like in Los Angeles, nobody's using that, but it's cool. Yeah, so all of this is new. We didn't have that when I grew up here. Let's go to the playground, a few things to work out. It's nice. Anyways, let's continue with your beautiful questions. I'm so happy to answer all of them. What celebrity would you love to work with? I would say Jackie Chan. Yeah, let's say I have two. I have two. Jackie Chan is my first choice because he is the one which got me into like filmmaking and tricking, like big inspiration for everything I do, like all the flips I do, the tricking. It's all because of Jackie Chan movies, and action comedy also inspired by Jackie Chan. So big one. And a newer one is Edgar Wright, probably my favorite director of all time because the way he creates the stories is like very unique. I mean, his latest movies are not great, but you know, Edgar Wright, pretty good, pretty good. What do you love about your job? What do you hate? What's boring? I love shooting. I love writing. I hate producing, getting people together, you know, people cancel, all this nonsense. I hate that. What's boring? Editing. Editing is very boring to me. Yeah. What influencer would you love to meet and where? Peter McKinnon, just to see what he's really like, you know, maybe at his studio or whatever, that'd be cool. But I think my favorite would be Andre Jake because he's like an influencer, he's like a financial influencer guy, and I think I could learn a lot in like just 1 hour talking to him about finances. So Andre Jake, if you see that, I'm willing to come to Vegas to, you know, have a chat. Coffee is on me. Kidding, it's on you because you're rich. Oh, speaking of finances, do you invest? What would you recommend investing in? I do invest. What do I recommend investing in? If you have lots of money to waste, go risky, cryptos or whatever. If you don't really know, if you don't really want to risk your money, go index funds. That's what I do. Like high dividend paying index funds. It's good. It's good stuff. What is your biggest regret in life? Obviously all my ex-girlfriends who you know, cheated on me and all that stuff, because you can always see those red flags and you always ignore them, at least me. But I think the biggest regret is that I started smoking when I was 17, because that pushed through my entire life. I always kind of smoked cigarettes, and such a bad habit, such a bad habit. I have it under control now, but no good. If you're a smoker, don't. What's your dream car? Very good question. It's always been the Mustang, since I've been driving the Mustang for 2 years. I still love it, but I have like technical difficulties I didn't expect. My trunk doesn't open right now, and they can't fix it. So I don't know. I always liked an BMW i8. That'd be nice to drive. See how it really is. That'd be nice. Why do you even fast? You're so lean, bro. Thank you, but I'm lean because I fast. Favorite city in the world? Berlin. How much did your house cost and what is it worth now? When I moved in, it was worth 800,000 or so. It's probably at like 1.5 million, but it's not mine. I'm renting, it's not my house. I'm still trying to buy a house. Why is Spider-Man in almost all of your videos? I really like Spider-Man, and people like that I like Spider-Man, so people get me gifts with Spider-Man on it. So it's not my fault. It's just nice to have him in the background. How did you learn doing flips, and will you make tutorials? I learned it from trickstutorials.com. It's Jujimufu, still an influencer, big inspiration for me. Yeah, he used to make tutorials, and I just went out with my brother and my friends to just started learning it. Actually here too, I learned my backflip on concrete. I learned it here. Favorite show of all time, I would say Breaking Bad. It's a good one. Fix it in post or do it right on set. I wish I could say do it right on set, but no. I'm a lazy guy on set and I know what's doable in post, so I mostly do those things in post. Whom do you miss most from Germany? Mom. I'm a mama's boy. What's your favorite food? Döner. Döner. First thing I did when I landed here in Europe, I had a döner. So good. How did you come to study film and visual effects? I always edited film for fun, mostly like tricking videos and all these things, and eventually people discovered that I actually have a talent for it. So I started being more interested in doing that, professionally. So I went to school for it. Biggest waste of time and money, but I did it. Yeah, if you're interested in studying film and visual effects, think again. You could learn all that stuff for free and faster. Why pink? Why not? What's the better camera for filmmaking, 7S3 or 7 III? You know how they say there are no stupid questions? Well, there are. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Probably doing the same thing for more money and less stress. But I live the perfect life. I'm very happy. Thank you very much. How do you find motivation? That's a good one. If you really do what you love doing the most, you don't need to motivate yourself. You just get up and do it because that's what you like doing. If you really have to force yourself to motivate yourself, to listen to motivational speeches and to keep going and all this bullshit, you're probably doing the wrong thing. But that's just my humble opinion. You know what's very similar to Los Angeles and Poland? That everybody who passes you always says hi. And Germans don't do that, but in Los Angeles and in Poland they always say good morning or good afternoon, which is nice. Something I totally forgot, that Germans don't do that. Polish people do, LA people do that too, or I think Americans in general do that. Yeah, I think so. They're horses. One thing which is super special about Poland, I think most Christian countries actually, the cemeteries, they are so pretty. They really put like a lot of effort in the graves, and I don't really want to walk through there and disrespect and stuff, but I'm just going to show you a little peek. Some of my family members lie there too, rest in peace, but it's very pretty. Check it out. It's quite the adventure actually right now, because all the ways I used to walk, now there are houses there. So usually I was just walking through here. There's like a brand new house now. I need to find my way through the woods, or actually yes, I found a street, maybe this way. But it's quite interesting to be here after so many years. Nothing has changed, but everything has changed. And the good thing is, usually when you walk around here, people always stop you to talk to you because everybody's like friends and they know each other. But I haven't been here for so long, and now they just see this weirdo with a pink hat and a tank top, this savage walking around filming himself. Nobody's gonna stop me. Oh, hey, just kidding, nobody was there. That used to be like my tricking place. It was like all sand here, so it was like easier to try flips I wasn't that comfortable with. Yeah, that was right here, not anymore. Right now I'm going to a very special place, very special to my family. It's called the Górka, which is like the hill. Who would have thought? It's up a hill. And the reason why it's so special is that it's been for generations in my family, and now I'm the proud owner of this place. And I had to promise one thing to my mom, that I'm never gonna sell this. It's like just a hill, a little bit of the woods. I had to promise to never sell it. I never will, because I'm gonna build a huge parking lot on it. Parking lot, just kidding. No, but actually I did have an idea, maybe to build a theater up there, because this town, Rybnik, it's not crazy fancy, it's more of a village, but they are building some nice things here, and I feel like if you put like a little bit of effort and money in this place, you can monetize out of that, make some cash. And this hill is like in Chwałęcice, which is like a little village inside the village, and yeah, a very fancy theater up there could be pretty cool. Knock out all those trees, build a parking lot for the theater, light it up nicely. I might gonna do that in my retirement, coming back to my roots, to Poland. That'd be interesting. So here we are. This is the Górka. I know it doesn't look like much, but we spent quite some time up here playing soccer and whatnot when I was a kid with my cousins. And this is my land, I guess. What a shithole. Kidding, you know. Very nostalgic being here. Yeah, but that would be quite the place to build a little theater. What you think? Should I do that? Or just a huge parking lot? Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let's finish up these questions. I have like 10 more. Okay, the next one is, what's your favorite word? I would say appreciation. First of all, the meaning is so nice, and yeah, it's such a kind word, but it also sounds very cool. And I also, even though it's not a fancy word, I always feel like sophisticated when I see I appreciate or appreciation. Sounds so cool. In German that means Dankbarkeit. In Polish it means wdzięczność, I think. I don't know. I don't speak the savage language. Anyways, what's your least favorite word? Misogynist, I think. Same, because it's such an ugly term, but also it's very hard for me to pronounce as a European. Misogynist. Yeah, my least favorite word, I think. What turns you on spiritually, creatively, emotionally? Well, from people, it's always like good energy, genuine energy, creativity, definitely, what is it? Like I said earlier, ambition. I really like when people are hardworking and really, whatever they want, they work for it. I really appreciate that. There it is again. Yeah, that turns me on. What turns you off? People who go the easy way. People who, you know, basically this sugar daddy, sugar baby mentality, who instead of putting in the hard work, they try to go the easy route, trying to build connections compared to working hard, trying to take advantage of people. That is a big turnoff for me. What sounds or noise do you love? Definitely like a chicken cock thing in the morning, you know, like there's a cuckoo. I really like that. Always reminds me of Poland. I like birds in general, even though that's fucking annoying right now. Piss off! Thanks. Ocean. I really like to listen to the ocean, especially when I sleep. I like the rain, sound of rain. You know, when a dog like sighs, or like, it's like, you can really tell, okay, he's about to fall asleep. It was very relaxed. Dogs are the best anyways, but yeah, that's one of my favorite noises. What profession would you like to do if not filmmaking? I really like, or I always wanted to be like a fireman or a policeman, because that's to me like the closest you can get to be a superhero, to help people. And you know that there's like so many bad things about the police and all these things. But I think if you're like a good policeman person or a fireman, you can really make a change and, you know, really help people. And I like to help people, especially I like to play the hero. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. And you know, guys in uniform are hot, so it's probably pretty easy to get laid. Not that it's something I care about. What profession would you not like to do? I think the first thing what comes to mind is waiter. Being like a waiter would suck real bad. I would hate it so much. I wouldn't know how to calculate money. You're always a bitch to people. People are being disrespectful all the time. And yeah, I would really hate that. The other thing is probably being a soldier, because I would never care about a country so much, or anything really, to kill people or get killed for it. Nah, not my thing. On the other hand, they get paid very well, and most of the time they don't do anything. But no, I would hate being a soldier. Oh, the last question. That's a good one. It's a very deep question, and I want to really take my time to answer this one. The question is, if heaven exists, what would you like God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates? I would like him to say, "Sup, fool!" That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, like being in my old neighborhood, in my old city, village, walking around with me. It was definitely very nostalgic for me. I know it's not as nostalgic for you guys because you don't give a fuck, but I hope you got something from it and you got to know me a little better. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, or obviously you can hit me up on Instagram. I'll be a few more days here in Europe in general, but then it's going back to Los Angeles, back to the old hustle. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe, do the bell thing, and yeah, like the video. And what else is there? You know, you can check out my Patreon. Yeah, well, it was a good day. Well, good day. It's 9:30 in the morning now. I've been recording for 2 hours. Jet lag and whatnot, you know. So now it's actually time to get the day started. But again, thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Toodaloo-doo.